Do I look awake? Do I look awake to you? Hey my baby girls, so today we're doing a readathon for the first time in like months. So it is already 1:15 a.m. It's Christmas Day. I had a dinner and then I called my friend and then now it's this time. But I decided because this is the only time I can do a readathon before the end of the year and I'm not about to not hit my reading goal. So this readathon is to hit my reading goal. Tomorrow I have another little family event. I'm not exactly sure what time it is, but we're just gonna bang out reading now, take a quick nap for like what, 3 hours. I'll pause the timer and then we'll keep going. I have put out a selection of books, but I first want to obviously finish all the books that I'm currently reading. I have Powerless, so I started this a while ago, but I wasn't really in the mood, but I really want to finish it, and I wanted to also kind of record my reaction, so Powerless. Then we have Hurt Every Fear. I started this yesterday. I'm already halfway, but I'm listening to it as an audiobook. And then I'm also reading Nothing Stays Buried. So also I'm over halfway in this one, or like right halfway. So what I'll do first is get out of these clothes while listening to Hurt Every Fear. I have it here ready to start. So I use Nextdoor and I do have a code to get the first 45 days off in the Netherlands. There's also a link in my description, but I would really recommend it. I actually use it a lot this week. I've already listened to like 3 audiobooks just because during Christmas it's been very busy and like obviously I'm getting ready a lot of the time. So just while I'm getting ready and while I'm like taking like my everything shower, I'll just listen to it and you'll get like 3 hours in already. That one was really gross. Things with this book. It's like book 9. I haven't read any of the other books, but like the thing is I'm so far into it, but like to me the characters feel all a bit like boring and bland and like I don't really know like any quirks they have or anything. But I feel like that's also maybe just because I haven't read the other books and I feel like maybe the characters don't need as much development or like building. But to me the story, it's like it's interesting because like the premise is really good. Just that you're like looking for the serial killer and then also solving another case at the same time. I'm reading like this. I'm ice cream like this. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go listen to audiobook because I noticed that the audiobook kept me a bit more awake. So I have listened to a lot of the audiobook and I've decided I am going to sleep for 3.5 hours, so until 6, because Duncan opens at 9, so I'm going to wake up at 6, read until 8, and then at 8 I'm going to shower and get ready. I have this weird thing ever since I was a kid where I don't like being up between the hours of 3 and 4, and also I'm also going to bed because I have a raging headache. I've still been sick, and headaches are a great part of it. I've had a headache every day. Called the doctor because I had a really bad headache. We thought I had like a sinus infection, and then we were asking to get antibiotics, and babe was like, do you have a fever? And I was like, no. And I said to my mom, like, I don't think I've had a fever in like 10 years, or like since I was 10, you know. And then she was like, well, because you don't have a fever, we can't give you antibiotics. So she was like, just take like ibuprofen and paracetamol, like literally way too much. Like she gave me that much as if I weigh like twice as what I do. So I've just been taking ibuprofen every now and then, and I took one and it's not really helping. I think the Pepsi's not helping, but I don't want to throw it away because I think that's a waste. I'm gonna use my Kindle as a light, but it's 6:15. And I woke up at 6 and then I like closed my eyes for like 5 more minutes. And then, do I look awake? Do I look awake to you? Because I feel surprisingly awake. So I decided to turn some lights of these on, and then my LED lights, I turned the brightness up, and I'm just laying on my side, and that's just making me very sleepy. Like, I keep closing my eyes. I set a timer for like 12 minutes, and then I ended up napping for like 30. Like a little less, but I like naturally woke up, and now I've just been listening to the audiobook a little bit. Also, because my boyfriend's awake, and he's on holiday, so I don't see him, and he's very busy, so like I want to take every opportunity I have to talk to him. So I'm just texting him while I listen to the audiobook. It's 7:45. I am 6 hours and 39 minutes into the audiobook. Almost 2 hours in. Around 8, I'm gonna listen to the audiobook and get ready to go to town and read there. And then also it'd be light outside, so then I can't fall asleep when I get coffee. It is 8:40, and I'm 7 hours 25 minutes into the audiobook. I'm just wearing this sweater with flared sweats because I was like, I could go out and wear jeans, but why would I? I've decided I'm gonna keep reading in bed because I thought I'd only be done getting ready at 9, but I still have like 20 minutes. And the thing is that, okay, Dunkin' opens at 9. So I want to leave at 9:15 because if I leave at 9, like, I don't want to be that first annoying customer. Like, you just open. Like, I would just feel bad for those people because it's also like it's second Christmas Day, like it's Boxing Day. Like, they don't feel like being there. So I'm on page 222, and there's 314 pages, I think. Okay, so I'm on page 279. 60, 70 pages of this in the readathon so far. I'm back home and I finished Nothing Stays Buried, and this was good, but it was nothing crazy. Like, I was expecting a bit more. I'm not gonna finish this one because I'm on page 334 out of the 412. Never expect me to calculate something out of my brain, and if you do, then you're severely overestimating how smart you think I am. Okay, I have 78 pages left. I'm gonna, while listening to this one, look for a new audiobook to listen to, and then I'll just finish the book physically. But I was literally taking a piss after I got home because that coffee. And then there was like this massive plot twist, and I just didn't know how to like behave. So, it wasn't a great moment, but... You know when you read a book that you think is predictable, but you're like, I don't know if it is actually this predictable, and then it's nothing you expected it would be. Like, you saw it to an extent, but the extent was so far, like, the extent was so great that you didn't really see it coming. 30 pages left, so I'm just gonna binge read this. I'm so happy because when I finish this, I'm on 96, which means I only have 4 books left to read. I just stopped the timer because I'm gonna make myself some breakfast now because it's 12 and literally my stomach it can't stop making noise. Like, it's actually embarrassing. But I finished this bad boy, so these are the first 2 books we finished. I'm really, really happy. So I do have to find a new book to read, so I have already picked the audiobook, but I think because I did say I want to finish Powerless. I have an idea. So I really want to read this novella. So this is the prequel to the Eden series, I think that's what it's called. And I got the first book for Christmas because I really, really wanted to read it. But of course I'm going to read the prequel first because it's only like 140 pages, so that's added to my Goodreads goal. So I think I'll read that on my Kindle. After that I can see like what do I feel like, and then I can kind of move on from there. I can't believe I've only done 6 hours of this fucking challenge. Like, that's 1/4. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I'm reading Christmas in Queensland. I have the thing where my eyes are falling shut again. I mean, I did sleep less than 4 hours in total, so I don't really blame myself. But the thing is, the blue light of my phone keeps me fucking awake, and the thing is that the Kindle light is nice and good for your eyes, but it's not really keeping me awake right now. So you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna whip on my iPad and read on my iPad because I have the Kindle app on my iPad. Yeah, no, this is already a lot better. Also, I found out that we're going to my grandparents' house only at like 3:30, rather than like 2, because otherwise I had to go in like an hour. Since I have 1 hour 4 minutes left in the book and it's 1, so then I'll be done by 2, and then I still have an hour and a half to read another book. This would 100% hurt your eyes, but it's keeping me awake, deaf. They guessed. I have 19 minutes left in the book, but I had to pause the timer because I was just chatting with my mom for a while, and then I had the audiobook on for a little bit, like just for like 5 minutes or something, and this is really cute. I'm really enjoying it, and I really enjoy her writing, which I'm really happy about because obviously I got the first book in the series and it would be sad if I didn't like the prequel. It's almost been 8 hours, and I just finished Christmas in Kinsey, however you fucking pronounce it. I liked it. It was really cute and wholesome, and I had a lot of fun. I have to pee again. I've had to, this is the 5th time peeing today, but it's just because I have a headache, so I keep drinking, and I should just take ibuprofen. So after thinking for not very long, to be honest, I have decided that I'm just going to continue Powerless. So I literally started this so long ago. I didn't continue it, like I'm at page like 100, and I stopped reading it because I wasn't really in the mood. But I heard so many good things about it, so I didn't really want to continue because I was like, if I'm not going to force myself to continue, I feel like, what if I then have a worse experience reading it because I don't feel like it right now? I also have it on my iPad right here. It won't be too thrillery, it won't be too romantic. It'll still have some excitement in it. So I think I'm just going to finish this one. Camera ran out of storage again, so I put on the audiobook to fix that. I'm still reading Powerless. First, I was debating on reading something else. Like, I've only read like 3 chapters. But I was like, I'm not really feeling it. But then now it's getting a bit more exciting. Like, we're really getting in there. I just kind of want to get like to the good part. At some point, I'll have to get changed and everything, of course, because I'm going to go to my grandparents' house. But I'll only do that like half an hour before I have to leave. I need to pee again. That's like the 6th time today. It's now a lot more entertaining. Like, I'm not saying it never was entertaining. It's just like at some points I just couldn't. I'm not that attached to the characters yet. So like I wasn't bothered. But now I'm getting more bothered. But I just really want like the trials to begin. A lot of people say it's basically just a copy of The Hunger Games. I have never read The Hunger Games. I've only seen the first movie. So like I feel like for me it's not going to be too much.
That girl is the one I wanna be with. Didn't know it till she was already leaving. On a train going south 10 minutes ago.
We're on hour 10. I got back, and as you saw, I did my little bullet journal because if I don't do it today, I will forget what even happened on my day, you know what I mean? And I packed my bag since I'm obviously going to Germany today. I calculated, so I have 10 hours that I'm on 10 hours, which means I have 14 hours left. In 14 hours, I am basically on my way to Germany. So I'm obviously not going to make it because I do want to sleep tonight. Because I was sitting at my grandparents literally falling asleep. and I just don't want to like upset my mom because I'm like being like dry. But still, like, it's only 8 and I can't be tired. I don't want to go to bed super early either. An energy drink, it is like 2 months like out of date, but like it was in my fridge, so I feel like it's still like fine to drink. I'm just gonna wake up right before we have to leave, so we're leaving somewhere between 10 and 11. So I'm gonna like confirm with my mom exactly when we're leaving. So I'll just like stay up as long as I can. So that, but I still want to have like at least like a good like at least 5 hours to sleep, preferably 6. But whenever I'm in Germany, like at night, like my mom and my grandma, they just kind of like talk. But like I don't feel like socializing anymore. Like at one point, I just go to the room and I just like I don't know, watch TikToks. But I'll just take my camera and film. Isn't that such a cute little funky idea? And I think I'm gonna take my laptop so I can already start editing this video because I know it's gonna be a shit ton of footage. Should I maybe look up if that's okay to like fucking consume? Can you drink an expired? Don't mind my spelling. Energy drink. But it's like been in the fridge. As an energy drink connoisseur, what the frick? I'll ask my mom because I trust my mom the most, but like I'll probably just drink it. My mother is like super careful with expired things and she says it's fine. Tastes fine. I'm gonna whip out this bad boy and keep reading. Got to page like 170 already. Like I read 60 pages, like what the frick. Did not feel like that, so my love towards this book is definitely growing. He pulled that. Who did this to you? Which one of them did this to you? She goes, it doesn't matter. He goes, I'm not going to ask again. Who did this to you? So delicious. Updating time. Hour 11 and I am about halfway into Powerless. I'm on 48%, 248 pages, which means I've already read like 150 pages of. I'm like speed reading this book. Like I am thoroughly enjoying it. Kind of sad I didn't continue it earlier, but that's like my own fault. I'm so cold. I literally have my heated blanket turned all the way up. Usually I only have it like on 3, but I'm really cold and I think I'm gonna grab my robe and like put the robe over this as well, and then maybe I'll be warm. We hit hour 12 and I just checked how many pages were in the book and I think I just spoiled something for myself. Well, I know I spoiled something for myself. So that sucks, but I'm still gonna keep reading. I'm on page 328 out of the 501. So I have like 170 pages left. The most interesting thing I read was definitely the trial. And there's multiple trials, so I'm like, let's get to the fucking second trial since we only have like 170 pages left. I am about to hit hour 14 and it's almost 1 a.m. and I've just been listening to the audiobook because I'm struggling to decide what to read next. I'm also pretty much just processing Powerless and like I don't know, like do I feel like a thriller, a romance, a fantasy? Like I genuinely don't know. Like I'm just like not in the mood for anything right now. Maybe because I've read so much, obviously. Maybe I'll just read this one because I want to keep going with the series. And I have this on my Kindle already, but since the dryer just finished, I'm gonna keep listening to this and finish packing. But yeah. So I'm in my cozy, cute, little, warm, lovely baby girl bed. I'm like actually starting to hallucinate. That's how tired I am. Like I'm like, was my plant moving? So I decided I'm gonna sleep. It's 1:30, and I set my first alarm for like 7:30. So then I had 6 hours of sleep, or 14 hours and 20 minutes, and I don't know how many hours that is left. Also, I don't know where my voice is going. It's been a while. No, but genuinely. I feel like I haven't spoken to the camera in so long. Still sick, as you can hear. No, like my throat actually hurts so much you do not understand, and I don't know how I'm like actually surviving right now. Last time we spoke, it was Tuesday, and then I was like, yeah, I might read in the morning before I go to Germany. Who was I kidding? For real. No, my alarm went off, and I was like, I'm so fucking exhausted, and I don't feel like annoying my mom by being tired in the car. So let me just sleep. Then me and my mom decided to listen to an audiobook in the car. I decided not to include that in this video, so basically, whenever I read, I still put on the little timer thing. This is actually not correct. I left it on for half an hour too long. It's supposed to be around 3 hours, okay? So let's just say it's 3 hours. We had 14 hours and 20 minutes so before I went to Germany, so whatever. So I let the timer run whenever I was reading, but not while me and my mom were listening to the audiobook, because I was just like, then this video is not gonna be fun. Anyway, we did listen to it, but we still have an hour left. So me and my mom just decided to just like, I'm just gonna read it on my Kindle, she'll just read it on whatever. Because I think it's only like 50 pages left. So, and that would be book 98. Like, I live in the Netherlands, so like the fireworks are already going fucking crazy for like the past month. But now, literally from now until tomorrow at like 5 a.m, it's not gonna be quiet. I have 6 hours and 40 minutes left. And it's already 10:30 on December 30th. So we have literally tonight and then tomorrow, like afternoon and morning. Because of course tomorrow's the last day. Like, I gotta be prepared. I gotta do shit. I'm just gonna film a little video tomorrow because I actually want to post something, which is crazy because in December I've only posted like twice. But like last Sunday it was Christmas, and like I'm sorry, but I wasn't gonna post on Christmas. One, because maybe I didn't have anything. Two, because like the fuck is Christmas.
Can I ask a question to help with some reflection? Try to get in writing really what I'm feeling, cause I've been feeling confused. Rocked in my mind are our tunes, the tunes we wrote.
It is already pretty late. It's almost 5 p.m. on the 31st of December. I'm actually kind of freaking out, guys, but I know I will hit this reading goal. Literally, I haven't seen my boyfriend in a week, and I saw him, and I was gonna go to the gym, and then the gym was closed. He was like, do you want to come back? And like, he said, should I come back? And I was like, maybe later, because we have plans for later, but I was like, maybe not yet, because I need to finish this book, otherwise I will actually cry. But he said he would come around like 6, like at 4 he said like in like 2 hours. And I still have 130 pages left. I read around 100 pages an hour, okay? It's 5. I need to get going. But let me update you what I feel about this book, okay? So Liar Liar, we're talking about Liar Liar. My opinion on Liar Liar. So I really like, I've read book 1, 2, 3, and 7 in the series. I read 7 first, realized the series started from the beginning. So 3 was my least favorite because it was like the kidnapping trope, and I'm not a big fan of kidnapping and people missing. It bores me. It gets repetitive, there's only so much you can do. This one is already a lot better, but it still doesn't surpass the first 2 or number 7. Because at this point, because it's about like an arsonist and babes doing fires, I'm on 71%. And nothing much has happened. It's just like more fires, more people dying, and that is better than the third book, because in the third book it was just one person the entire time, and that bored me. But this one, if I imagine it as an episode, it wouldn't be that bad, but it's like 442 pages, and I'm just like, we're on like page 312, babe. This would have been a whole book. I just feel like this is like being dragged out, but probably while I'm saying this right now, that in like the next 5 chapters max, there's something crazy will happen. They did have a suspect wasn't it, stuff like that. So I just wanted to say something because I'm exactly on chapter 100. The chapters are like super mini. They're like 3 pages. I think the longest chapter I've read in this book is like 5.
But never done. Nothing seems to go my way.
I just found out one thing, and that's pretty interesting. Like, it definitely spices the whole thing up a little bit. The good thing is that these books are really easy to read. Like, you speed through them. I think the really short chapters help as well, but definitely if you need like a good long thriller series to get into.
I'ma try and fight it. I'ma try and fight it. Nothing seems to go.
I just finished the book, and the last page makes me want to read the next book because they're all like interconnected, right? Like they're just a series, and then sorry, literally sounds like fucking wars outside. It's not even 6. Dutch people do not understand how to behave normally. Anyway, what the fuck? What the fuck? Anyway, book 100 completed. I actually don't know how to behave. Let's put on Goodreads. Let's put on Goodreads. Look at that. I feel really cool right now. Thank you so much for being on the journey with me. Also, just thank you for being on the journey with me on YouTube this year. For anyone that's been here for longer, or if you're new, this is literally the first video you've watched of me, thank you for watching, and thank you for being here. Hopefully 2024 is an even better year. A lot of the time I ended up not posting because I was really busy, stressed, etc. But I'm done with school in May, so I am taking a gap year, and I'm really gonna bang out in my gap year, so I really hope 2024 is my year. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you're still watching, comment this little emoji here, and Happy New Year. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.
Go my way. I'ma try and fight it.